Good morning, everybody. Today, I feel excited, very excited. Selamat siang ya, Bapak Ibu. Today, I'm very lucky because I got a chance to share with you my experience. I've been asked many times, hey, Leslie, you don't seem to be a very good salesperson. How come you're a general's master? So today, I'm going to share with you my story. It all started in 2016. At that time, I was a general insurance agent. During that time, I've been already 20 years in this industry, in the insurance industry, and I got my ex-colleague who came by from KL. He said, I'm bringing two fantastic ladies to visit you in Ipoh. From KL to Ipoh. I think, okay, why not? At that time, I think I'm just free and easy. Just come on down. Let's have coffee. Ipoh coffee is good, right? Yeah. So then they came over and they start talking. Before they start talking, I screened through them and I saw, oh, this is a sign of MLM. Look at how they dress. From the top to toe, one shot, I said, sorry. Because you know why? Before that, back in 2016, before Atomy Malaysia started, someone already approached me. At that time, my customer, who is a China lady, brought a Japanese lady to speak with me in Mandarin, telling me about, Atomy, it's so good, etc., etc., but in Mandarin. So sorry, my bahasa Mandarin terhad is limited, so I couldn't understand. I said, okay, it's all right. So I moved on. But then, in 2017, these two ladies are Koreans. They was brought down to Ipoh here, and we entertained them. In my mind, I already said, no. But anyway, we just, in Chinese, we say, ying chao la. Okay lah, let's take them around to Ipoh, have some white coffee and a beautiful toast, right? So we listened to what they wanted to say. In the back of my mind, I say that this is not my piece of cake. But anyway, I'll just give face to my friend. Why not I just listen it out. What is it got to say, okay? You know why? Because during that time, I've already got 20 years of insurance background. I was formerly a branch manager of an insurance agent. This is a adjuster firm. Do you know what's an adjuster? An adjuster is the person who's the eyes and the ears, or the investigators of insurance when there's a claim. For example, like there's a fire over here. Who does all this? Checking what's the cost of the fire, how much to pay, whether is it a fraud. Yeah, this was my job. Back then, I was saying that, do I need to look for something else? Yeah, because I'm already a skilled person, people come to look for me. And when I joined the insurance industry, again, I tell you, my sales is terrible. But people come to me because of the technical know-how. Then I was thinking, well, okay, why not I just buy something from them and just moved on, okay? She was saying, why not you come and join me as an Atomy member? It's free. I said, okay, if it's free, it's all right. Ying chao la. So I signed it up because she could speak English. At least I could communicate with her. Okay, then at that time, I bought a foam cleanser from her. And when I went back, I just used it and I felt, not bad. This quality is good. How much did I pay for it that day? Yeah, I brought out a 50 ringgit note and I got back change from it. So I think it's not bad, right? I think the price is quite reasonable. So I used it. And from there, I felt that, okay, I think I would be able to continue using this product. And that's the end. And when she started to talk about, hey, let's do Atomy, I said, no. Okay, it's okay. I'm okay. Actually, I was very arrogant. I just said, no. That was so bad. Because at that time, I was planning to set up my website to do general insurance back in 2017. I was one of the pioneer agents to link up with insurance companies where I can set up my website and deal with the public. And during this time, we will have to, there is a startup cost because the website costs to design it. We also need skilled people to work together with me. Bank Negara keep on changing the rules and regulations, so my website never came about. And at that time, it was the period of GST. Who loves it? I think everybody detests GST, right, during that time, because we had to do systems here and there, etc. Wow. Then the other thing is to collect payment from the customers for me to pay the insurance company through the website. I will have to incur the credit card payment system, administrative costs, so all these things. And because this business at that time, this was what I was facing. It was very personalized. So I could only deal with the people around my vicinity. That was Ipoh. And you know how Ipoh is, right? It's a retirement home. So I was thinking, yeah, okay lah. I put Atomy aside. I'll just concentrate on doing what I'm doing. But what happens is that I started to think about it. The product that I used just now, as I mentioned, the foam cleanser, even my neighbor saw it immediately after I used it. They said, Lesli, your pores seem to be a bit finer now. It's a bit clear. You know, this ape, don't take care of the skin. Only use the soap all this while. Suddenly, my neighbor could detect that. And I felt, hey, would you like to try it? Yeah, then after trying that, immediately they said, hey, I also want to have one. Okay, I'll try to arrange for that. You see, once, this was just the beginning of what triggered my mind. Why not look into Atomy? As Atomians, we are always told about, hey, follow up with your customer, right? Within 48 hours, give them a call, find out what's the status. That's what they did. My Korean sponsor at the time just gave me a call. Did you enjoy the product? Yes, I did. How do you find it? Is it okay? Would you like to join our WhatsApp group? This is in English. The keyword was English. Okay. So I joined the WhatsApp group, and I looked through the happenings over there. It seems quite fun. And one day, they were showing me that, these are home parties they are doing. They do facial. They let members or friends to try the products and explain to them what is the business all about. Wow, interesting. Oh, that's my sponsor doing that, and I was the one taking the photo, so you can't see me there. Then I was thinking, not bad, what if I do a little bit of study about it? So I did a Google search on it, and I find out about Atomy. And that's what they always say. Once you start Googling it, you never go to sleep. Until the next morning, I was trying to figure out, could this be a scam? Could there be a bad review on it? I keep on searching. And every time when I went through the YouTubes and the reviews, it seems to be positive. Not bad, So thereafter, I look into it. This part is that there was one link that was shared. That was from, at that time, was General's Master. We call him Coach Ju, right? Now he's a Royal Master. He shared with us about the idea about Atomy, and that opened my mind. From there on, I discussed with my sponsor, and they said, okay, let's set up a meeting with my mom, a Star Master. She came down, and we discussed. 15 hours non-stop of discussion. That was very interesting. And they said, hey, why not you come over to join us a seminar? What seminar was it? Never mind, you just pay this amount, we'll arrange for you. Come, let's go to KL. That was the Success Academy in August 2017. That was the time when our chairman Pak Hang Gil came together with Lidigu Imperial Master. I was amazed after listening to what they shared over there. Whew. It opened everything. Why? Because we have good products. The price is so reasonable, and you don't need to incur the website costs. There's no payment problem because you just pay online, and the products are delivered to your customers straight away. That solved all my problems, and I started to look into that. During this time, they said, why not? We follow us to do more home parties. And from there, I got to know more about it. In 2017, November, I got a chance to go to Korea to view what is the real business all about. Because, as I mentioned earlier, I was worried that it could be a scam. The business profile was very good, but I was worried it was a scam. Then, after coming back from Korea, I decided I want to do it big time. So in December, that month itself, the following month, I fought for my sales master, and that was the beginning of this story. In 2018, we moved on, and my partner said that, hey, we are gaining steam. Why not we open a center? So we challenged together, we worked together, and we got our education center. So therefore, now, with that, we moved on to Indonesia. Woo! Indonesia is a big market. And we went and learned. From there on, I got my Diamond Master in 2018. 2019 was a happening year. Why? Because during that time, I had a heart attack. And while I was in ICU, I thought about it. What happens if I'm no longer here? What happens to my family? So Atomy was the only way. From there on, I decided, let's go for it. And with that, we started building up our Indonesian market. Thanks to one of my partners who opened up this market, we went in and serviced, learned together, and built it. And from there on, this is in 2021. I got promoted to Sharon Rose Master, thanks to my team. So because they all look at me, Leslie is poor at sales, but how can he do it? It's all about the system. So what I can advise to you here is that please attend the Success System. This is what brought us all together here. The Success Academy, the ODS, the centers, and this is where you can learn it all. If you'd like to know more about this, you can always give me a call, let's have coffee, and we talk about it and make money together. I'll meet you at the top. Aja, aja, aja.